So we're here at one of our luxury flips that we purchased for $985,000 on the golf course. It's currently under construction, and I haven't done many videos showing you guys houses mid-construction. So let's go check this one out and see what they got going on. All right, so this house is one of our 10 luxury flips that we've got going on here in Vegas. And as you can see, a lot of it is getting ready to be completed. We've already got the new flooring in, they've already painted it, and they've got these accent pieces, which are pretty cool. This is literally just the same kind of stuff as this. It's LVT that's put on the wall. So people use it not only for the floor, but for decor as well. As we walk into the house, you can see that they're matching that LVT style with this tile right here. Same color scheme and palette, and they're gonna end up putting a nice electric fireplace right here. You'll have your TV outlet over there, and this is just a really big living room that people are really gonna like for, you know, this style of home. Over here again, you notice that they've added this decor. It's not something that we usually do, especially on normal level flips, but because this is luxury, you had to add little accent pieces like this. Right now, they don't have all of the lighting in yet, so it's a little dark in here, and obviously it's messy. I actually just asked all the workers to go take a break. Imagine that, like, you know, you're telling people not to work so you could film a YouTube video. Times are crazy these days. But yeah, so they're right now actually putting in these countertops. If you hear a saw in the background, it's because they're sawing the right measurements for the stone. So he just literally, I watched him as we came in here, put this top on right here. He's gonna be putting on the rest of this. So by the time this video is done, he'll have already added the top. You could see the cabinets are also done. They're gonna end up adding the handles and all that later, and they'll end up doing like a nice backsplash and different things as well. Out here, you can see they've been doing some saw and different kinds of work, but we added this pool. So if you watched my first video on one of the luxury flips we did that was not too far from here, we talked about how we made the mistake early on with luxury flips of not putting pools. We would get a house like this and it wouldn't have a pool, and we'd say, we don't really want to deal with it. Like, you know, the owner, if they want a pool, they'll add it after they buy it. Well, they don't. They actually, at this price point, which we're trying to sell it for over $1.5 million, they expect a pool. So we got rid of everything that was back here, and what you see now is a brand new pool that we just did. Now, everything's really dirty because it's super windy outside. You probably hear it, but this pool cost us about $65,000 to put in. And you gotta be really careful when you're putting pools in on these courses with small backyards, because for me, one thing I really hate is when people do a pool that's the entire length of the backyard. It's such a waste. Like, then it gives you no room for anything else. So we did this more as a square pool that takes up, you know, the entire side over here. And I like that, you know, when you walk out of the slider over there, you walk straight into the jacuzzi. I think that's cool. Like, I don't want to have to walk all the way around to the jacuzzi. I'd rather be in and out, especially when it gets a little colder. So I like the placement of the jacuzzi, and you still have a good amount of room to do some nice landscaping over here. So I think the way that they did this backyard for how small it is was really good. But I mean, this is a standard backyard, especially when you're on the golf course. So look at this. You guys know I'm really into golf these days, and this is just a really beautiful hole with that little pond over there. You got the tee right there. Definitely probably should watch out if guys like me are playing, because this would be danger zone for a ball to hit you in the head. But nonetheless, really nice area. It's always good being on the golf course when you're in luxury. This is actually my first time at this house. I have never been here, but walking over here, my guess is this is the master. Yep. So we've got the master bedroom over here. And I should have known that actually, because I saw this slider right here, and typically on one of these golf course houses, they always want the master to be able to walk out and, you know, get that golf course view. So master, what they're actually sawing out there, what you saw, you saw when you saw, take a look at this. this is how we create these cool fireplaces. They're actually taking this right here, they're making them the perfect pieces, and they're building things like this. So we've been building really cool oven hoods with this method. We've been building cool fireplaces. And what's really cool is like, it looks great, but it's actually really cheap to do, you know? If we were to go get like a stone fireplace, that would be super expensive, or even like a really expensive tile. But the fact that we use this, it saves a lot of money and it looks good. So that's something we've been doing on these luxury flips. As we go over here, we have the master bathroom. So they've already got all the stone in here. They've already got their cabinets. We got a nice standing tub right here that's gonna look great. That black big tile matches the fireplace and everything else with the house. And we got a really beautiful shower. I like the contrast of the black to the white marble tile to all of this stuff. And then we went with some gold accents, which are kind of funny because gold's kind of coming back in style. Like it used to be old and nobody wanted gold, but now it's kind of in style again. And this is kind of interesting because usually people would only do one kind of color on like their accent pieces. So if you have black here, you're usually always gonna go black here. But I mean, they chose to do mix match. So I actually think it all ties in really nicely with kind of the palette that they picked. And for those of you wondering, I personally have not picked anything. Like I am so far removed from the day-to-day of house flipping. When I say I see these houses for the first time, I am. Like I literally just come here to film YouTube videos for you guys. So when I see certain things, it's just like, I'll go back to the team and tell them like if I like it or not, just to give them some feedback on what they did. But for the most part, I mean, everything they choose to do is great. Like I have no complaints, and obviously the stuff sells, so they're doing what's the most important thing, getting the house sold. So as we go over here, this looks like your formal dining area. Really nice. I'm sure we'll get a really cool accent piece right here, nice light fixture. And then you've got the secondary bedrooms over here. So bedroom number 1 looks good. Then you've got a Jack and Jill bathroom. So they got that. So it looks like we chose to save this. So, you know, depending on what your budget is with flips, it doesn't matter how high end you're going. You're always gonna have a budget that you wanna stick to. So one thing that you can save on is the guest bedrooms. You know, people don't necessarily buy houses to have the most extreme shower in the guest. A lot of people honestly don't care. When I look at my house right now, my house just appraised at 1.2 million that I live in, that our guest shower is just like that. It's nothing, like, and I don't mind it at all. My kids are in there. So in the end, it's not really a big deal to try and, you know, make everything so amazing. A lot of times you're just gonna be wasting money. Same thing, you know, over here we've got the other bedroom. So 3-bedroom home with a little loft area. Pretty cool. We've got laundry in the garage. You can see, if you want to get a behind the scenes, these are all of the old cabinets from the kitchen. You can see what we were working with and, you know, how far it's come. And by the way, if you guys like this kind of content where I tour them as they're being flipped, I know I don't really do it a lot, but let me know in the comments. Like, I just want to start making more content that you guys want to see. You know, typically I'm just making whatever I feel like making, but let me know, because if you like this stuff, we have over 60 projects in Las Vegas right now. So there's no shortage of houses I could show you. But the last part of this house is this side. So you've got this little den loft area right when you enter. You know, I think it's great the way it is to make like a sitting room or even like a place for a pool table, something like that. But, you know, the house is only a 3-bedroom. And I know that there's a lot of families who would prefer a 4-bedroom, and this could definitely become a 4th bedroom. And I think it would be important to somehow communicate that in the listing agreement so that people would know that, yeah, this has the potential to be a 4th bedroom. All you gotta do is throw a wall right here, and then boom. As far as numbers go, we bought this house for $985,000. It's a little over 3,000 square feet. And I bought it from somebody who follows me on Instagram. He actually DM'd me and said, Ryan, I got this luxury house. He himself had already bought it and got a smoking deal. He bought it for $750,000. And he said, you know what? I was gonna fix it, but you know, if you just want to take it off my hands, I'll make a quick profit. I'll still leave some meat on the bone for you, and you can go flip it. And I said, okay. So, you know, he made over $200,000 flipping this house to me as is. And, you know, I bought it for $985,000. We should probably spend, I don't know, $170,000, I would guess, on this house, maybe a little more. And the hope is to sell it for over $1.5 million. If we do that, we should make, you know, probably $150,000 or more. But with today's market, by the time this gets done, I mean, who knows what we could potentially get for it. So either way, it's gonna be a great flip. It's gonna be a great home for some family, whoever ends up getting it, because there's just not many renovated houses on the golf course. And also, if you wanna learn how to flip houses just like this, go check out futureflipper.com. You can apply for a free call with my team, and they'll help you figure out how to get started in real estate investing. We teach people how to flip these homes. We teach people how to flip normal entry-level homes, mobile homes, condos, it doesn't matter. We flip everything, and we have thousands of students all across the country who are making things happen, and it's really cool to see. So make sure you go check out futureflipper.com, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.